Hi, I'm Greg, and today on the bench we have the Santa toy shop from Fulv. This is the second design of his that I've printed, and I cannot wait to print more. You can get this and all his other designs from his Thangs or Cults 3D page. I've included links to both in the description. Go check them out, you will not be disappointed. When you buy a license for this project, you aren't just getting the STLs for each part. Fulv has also created project files for Bamboo Studio and Prusa Slicer. Inside these files, Fulv has grouped the parts together for the most efficient printing, with color changes already programmed in. For most of the plates, all you need to do is hit slice and print. The download also includes excellent documentation that tells you if there are any specific settings that need to be tweaked to get the best possible results for the parts on that plate. It also states the layer heights for each color change. That way, if your printer doesn't have a tool changer or multi-filament system like an AMS, you can program in pauses so you can manually swap the filament. That said, there are a few parts that really benefit from a multicolor printer. If multicolor isn't an option, or you don't want to deal with all the poop, you could always print these parts in single color and hand paint them later, but I know that I would never get as nice of a result. Speaking of poop, if you choose to print the lamppost, toy soldiers, and the toys for the shop windows with multiple colors, and your printer doesn't have a tool changer, there will be poop. Lots and lots of poop.
That is one big pile of shit.
But honestly, these parts look so good, I personally think they're worth the poop. A materials list is also included with the files. It has a list of suggested filament colors, lights, and glue. I mostly followed the suggested colors, but I did make a few changes. We'll go over those and the lighting when we're at the bench. As for glue, Fulv recommends using 3D Gloop. This isn't the first time I've seen 3D Gloop being recommended, so I figured I'd go to their website and order a pot. I was really looking forward to trying it out. But you see, I'm from Canada, a proud country with two official languages, English and French. To honor these two languages, we like to do a lot of things by twos up here. Pour honorer ces deux langues, on aime faire beaucoup de choses par deux ici. 2 cream, 2 sugar, $2 coins, 2 Ryans, and of course, 2 times the price with shipping.
I am never going to financially recover from this.
With the exchange, that's over 100 beaver bucks. That is not happening, bud. So I took a rip down to the Rona for some CA.
A few moments later.
Okay, I have my glue. Let's get to the bench. Okay, here's the filament I'm going to use. I've mostly stuck to Fulv's color suggestions. Going to use the cotton white from Polymaker. I'm going to use Polymaker's marble white. So the cotton white was for the snow. This is going to be for the bricks on the building. I have Polymaker's silk green, the peridot green. Polymaker's luminous green. And their army blue in the matte PLA. Now I'm going to use the suggested olive drab for the window frames. I'm going to be using the eSun because I have some left over from an Authenticate Spitfire controller I printed. And he suggests using fossil gray. What I'm going to do, because I have a bunch left from the Dracula Castle, I'm going to use matte ash gray for the chimney. And I'm going to use the Galaxy Dark Gray for the cobblestones on the base. I think that sparkle will give it a really nice, kind of icy glint. Sticking with the silk gold, I'm using G-Tech. That's what I had on hand. He suggests muted red. I'm going to use Isung's Fire Engine red. It's just a personal choice. I prefer the brighter, more vibrant red. And for the teddy bears, instead of using the silk gold, I'm going to use some Overture chocolate brown. All right, let's get this printing. Printing was a breeze. Didn't have a single issue. I was a bit skeptical of those windows going in. Lots of overhang, lots of fine detail, but they came out beautifully. I shouldn't have been, but I was a little surprised. I went over each part with a heat gun just to take care of any wisps of filament. Other than that, the only post-processing I needed to do was snip a bit from the tip of the lamppost. Unfortunately, I lost most of the footage from the build. But I gotta say, this was a joy to assemble. The instructions were clear, both the PDF and the online interactive instructions, and all the parts went together perfectly. This thing is amazing. I completely understand why LEGO invited Fulv to talk to their designers. And as good as it looks now, it looks even better when it's lit up. Thank you for watching my video of Fulv's latest release. I have his links down below, go check them out. I'm not affiliated with him in any way, I just really love his work, and I think you will too. I've been Greg, and this has been my workbench. Thank you for joining me today, and I wish you and yours a very Merry Christmas and the happiest of holidays.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry